All right, well, good morning. Good morning. Holy cow. I just flashed in this Sunday live stream. Does anybody, you guys want me to preach? Do you want me to preach at you right now? Good evening. Welcome to the check-in show. It's Thursday night, and that means that we are checking in with you to make sure that you are doing okay, and you get to check in with us and make sure that we are doing okay, because right now everybody needs to check in. So thank you for joining us. Welcome to my home. I'm thrilled that you chose to come out and join us tonight for the check-in show. So we're going to kick off tonight. Tonight's going to be fun because coming up we have live trivia. Okay, we figured it out. We think we know how to do this. So there's going to be live trivia happening. So be ready. There's going to be prizes. So it's going to be awesome. Stick with us. You're going to love it. So the first thing we're going to kick off tonight is a little segment I like to call Stuff Terry Likes. All right, stuff Terry likes is self-explanatory. This is stuff my wife Terry likes. Usually stuff that she sends to our family or to me via text. And so we're just going to share some of the things that kind of get my wife excited. Here we go.
Buonasera. Ci ritroviamo insieme per pregare, io in chiesa e voi a casa. Oggi è venerdì di Quaresima e vogliamo pregare con la Via Crucis.
Okay, so maybe that should have had an explanation first. So early on with the COVID crisis, a priest was going to do a live stream of Mass. He didn't realize that his Snapchat filters were on. This is real. This is not a joke. Watch this again.
Buonasera. Ci ritroviamo insieme per pregare, io in chiesa e voi a casa. Oggi è venerdì di Quaresima e vogliamo pregare con la Via Crucis.
So what's your favorite? Is it the pork pie hat and sunglasses? Is it the Voltron helmet? I don't know. The glitter? Whichever. So another thing my wife likes, she loves the puns. She loves the dad jokes. And she shared this with me this week. Why don't ants get sick? Because they have little antibodies. It is. It's kind of cute. And there's a little picture of a little ant with its little antibody. Isn't that sweet? My wife is she's so cute. She's just adorable. She's just darling. Okay, there's the last video I'm going to show you of stuff Terry likes. This is a long video, but it's so good that I just couldn't find a stopping point where I could just turn it off. And so this is a kid who was being homeschooled, like many of you were. And during homeschool, he decided that he needed to do a little preaching about how miserable he was doing his homework at home. So this is Homeschool Preacher.
874-3592 is unable to connect, so it's telling me Ramon take her ass. Ramon take her ass. You've been working hard and dedicated, day in and day out, day and night. In the midnight hour, you're hurting your eyes by watching the school, trying to get the education, trying to learn knowledge that you might not even use. But that's okay, because I'm required. Can I get a witness if you say I'm required to watch it? I'm gonna reload the page and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Let's see, I'm on lesson 105, and it's playing, and it's playing, and it's playing, and it's playing.
So what God telling you to do your work?
And it's playing. No, he's still telling me to take a break. You see how he paused it?
No, you paused it.
I didn't pause
You
nothing.
paused it. You better do your schoolwork.
I didn't pause it. Oh, no, he just paused it. He just paused it. He just paused it. He just paused it.
I need you to stop putting stuff on God. God didn't pause it. Get over there and do your work.
Mama,
Ramon.
no, I don't want to do the work.
You better do that doggone work.
You know, I don't want to do the work because God is doing the work in me. How am I supposed to be doing work when He's working in me? I need to rest so He has a stable foundation to upgrade on. How, when I'm moving, how am I going to get upgrades? When a car is getting upgraded, it's in a garage and it's standing still. When a superhero is being upgraded, it's in a garage and it's standing still.
Tell me about that oil.
Still. The oil, the oil, the oil, the oil, the oil, the oil, the oil that runneth over. The oil, the oil, the oil, the oil.
You just wasted 2 minutes.
That's over my life. Oh my God. The oil that's dripping off of me. The oil that's dripping off of me is unexplainable. It's contagious. Guess what, Mama? You got the oil.
You hit me like that one more time, I'm gonna knock you out, and God gonna have to.
God puts some power
God gonna have to help you.
hands. He puts some power in my hands, and I feel Him.
I don't. Oh gosh, I wish I could do that. I wish I could do that. I can't do that. So just no. Okay, I need to share something with you. Oh, someone's at our door. Who might that be? I don't know. I need to confess something to you. This is a true confession. I'm going to share something with you that you don't know. Several weeks ago, the Pantograph called me and they wanted to talk to me about what Compass is doing in terms of coronavirus and what we're thinking about with reopening. And so I talked to him for a little bit, and then the next morning I was out at the church and I got a phone call from a photographer asking if he could just come take some pictures. And so I was like, sure. I was like, I didn't know you were coming. I'm just here wearing what I'm wearing, but he came. The article came out in the Pantograph a couple days later, and there's a reason that you haven't seen it because I didn't share it, because I'm going to show you some pictures that were taken from this article. So this is from the Pantograph. It's on their website. And this is the first picture. And I'm just going to explain what happened. So here I am. It was cold, okay? It was cold, so I had a jean jacket on. I wasn't like trying to look cool. It was cold. I couldn't find a mask when I left, so I grabbed a black bandana. And he he puts me in the room. He's like, hey, just take a look at the room and just kind of just look that way. I'm like, sure, no problem. That'll be great. And so I was following the cues that I got from the Pantograph photographer. Great guy, by the way. And so then he brought me to the stage and he said, here, sit down and we'll take another one. And I had my mask on at the time. And I was like, you want me to take it off? He's like, no, just leave it on. So how stupid do I look? I look like I'm getting ready to rob a bank. I look like I look like Jesse James. So again, this third picture, I don't want to show you. Do I have to show them?
I would like to see.
Okay, this third picture, he asked me to stand up on the stage. And he asked me to look through the drum cage plexiglass and look into the drums. And I was like this? He said, yeah, trust me, it'll look really cool. And this is the primary reason that you have not seen this picture or article, because I wanted to bury it.
Oh.
Could I look like I'm trying any harder? I look like, you know what? It looks like they called me and said, hey, we want you to get a picture for the Pantograph, and we want you to try and look as ridiculous and stupid and goofy, like you're trying as hard as you possibly can. And that's what I did. And this is me just gazing at the drums. I'm just dreaming about drums.
Oh.
I love that symbol. Anyway, I just want...
Album cover.
Yeah, this is my new album cover.
Goodbye Audio 2.0.
Yeah, it's going to be called Bandit.
Yep.
That's my new band name. So I had to get that off my chest and share that with all of you because it was just weighing on me. And my shame is for your amusement. All right, it is time. Okay, it is time for trivia. It's trivia time. Yeah. It's trivia time, baby. And that sound great? I want, you know what? Yes. One more time. I just love it. I love it. All right, trivia. Here's how tonight's trivia game is going to be played. Okay, now this is real stakes. Okay, there are prizes that are going to be given out at the end of this for the winner or winners, depending on whether or not there's a tie. I've got 11 questions that are going to happen here, and I'm going to show the trivia questions. Each question has an A, B, C, or D as the answer, okay? And so what you need to do if you are playing is when the question goes up, you need to answer the question live, whether you're on Facebook, whether you're on YouTube, if you're at live.compassbn.com, wherever you are, in the chat, I want you to put the letter you think it is. I will not reveal the answers until the end of trivia. And then what happens is this. You will post your answers. At the very end, I'll have you collate and add up your correct answers. And then I'm going to have you post the amount that you got right. So this is a little bit honor system, but we're trying to work it out so you can't cheat us too much. Okay? So as I post a question, you will put the answer in the chat. And then at the very end, you will add up all of your correct answers. So keep track, keep a tally. And then we will award the winner. So without further ado, it's trivia time. All right, here we go. Question, that wasn't planned. I just thought it would be fun. All right, question number 1. What do Western dragons have that Chinese dragons don't?
Legs.
Legs, wings, scales, or claws? I don't know. What do you think, Cameron?
Is it like fictional dragons? Like...
Well, I mean, I think this would assume that dragons are real.
Like, I know that there's like a bearded dragon lizard.
A beard? Is it? Oh, well, beard's not up there, so beard's not an option. So clearly, it's not a bearded dragon. All right, we're gonna move on. I can see that you guys are posting some of your answers, and let's hit the next one. Next question: what is the most common color of toilet paper in France? In the kingdom, the nation? The geographic location of France.
That's a country, right?
Yeah, that's a country. France. Really?
Well, you know, like sometimes you just mix up like European countries and like a city in a European country.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I often mix up France. Yeah, whatever. Okay, next question. All right, here we go. Henry VIII introduced which tax in England in 1535? Beard tax, marriage tax, a wig tax, or a dog tax? I know the answer that you want, Cameron. You want it to be a dog tax because you love dogs. Although you don't want to be taxed for your dog. You want to love your dog and have your dog.
I'm gonna vote that it was marriage. Was that the king who killed all his wives?
Yeah, he killed all his wives.
Yeah,
like
I'm
Henry VIII.
vote marriage because he doesn't have a very great track record.
You know what? Honestly,
if
you were going to be married to Henry VIII, I would prefer a marriage tax over just being killed.
Yeah.
It's either tax or chop my head off. I don't know. It's a good bet. All right, next. Here we go. Man, we got people throwing up some answers here. A lot of people think it's that wig tax. Well done, guys. Here we go. Native to the Caribbean, what sort of animal is known as the mountain chicken?
What?
What sort of animal is known as the mountain chicken? Is it the goose, the goat, a frog, or is it just a chicken? The mountain chicken.
It probably, I don't know how you could be like this goat is a chicken. Like I can see goats like they're like roosters in the morning. They go, "Wah!"
Yeah, they make noise. They wake you up.
I think it's just a chicken.
Is it possible that, I mean, it could just be a chicken. That would be kind of fun. Is it possible that it's just an animal that tastes like chicken? I mean, which chicken would be? Does goat?
Like chicken?
I don't know. I've not eaten a lot of goat in my life.
It's definitely. I don't think it's frog.
Your mom will not let me eat goat because she won't go to places that serve goat. Shame. Next, who invented the word vomit? Was it A, Jesus, B, Shakespeare, C, Socrates, or D, Moses? This is a good one. How long has the word vomit been a thing?
It seems like something Shakespeare would use in one of his plays, but I feel like there's Bible there's verses.
There's verses
vomit.
In the Bible about
returning to your old sin is the
a dog returning to its vomit.
But was that like the Greek translation?
Wouldn't it be cool if the Bible originated vomit?
That'd be really cool.
Like that would be super down to earth.
I'll change my Bible verse to like in my Instagram bio to like the Bible invented the word vomit.
Cameron's new life verse has the word vomit in. Okay, next question. Oh shoot! Oh shucks! Hold on. Nobody move. Okay, here we go. Sorry. What is Scooby-Doo's full name? Is it A, Scooby-Doo? Is it B, Scooby-Dooby-Doo? Is it C, Joshua Brown? Or is it D, Scoobert Doo? So do.
I like Joshua Brown. I think I like names. I like people who have nicknames that have absolutely no relation to their actual name. I think that's really
I mean, it could be Joshua Brown if you think about it. I'm gonna try to if you think about it, what if he was just like, what if Scooby-Doo was a man and he was somehow like transformed into a dog and he's a man trapped in a dog's body and all he wants is to be turned back into his old self so he can be with his wife and kids again.
Well, all he
Joshua Brown.
Wants Scooby snacks, so
maybe Scooby snacks are the key to transforming back to the Brown family. Okay, next. Scooby snacks. What is the cross between a donkey and a zebra known as? Is it a Z-donk, a debra, a striped mule, or a donkra? I just like saying a Z-donk, a debra, a donkra, or a striped mule. What is a cross between a donkey and a zebra? It's like we know ligers are real, so this is a real creature. It's not like a dragon.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I don't know. I can see someone coming up with something really creative or like, striped mule.
I like saying Debra and Donkra the most. I think Debra is my...
Donk. If they had a donk.
A Donkra. Can I just go down to the barn and pick up the Badonkra?
Nah, striped mule.
A Badonkra would be a child of a zebra and a donkey that had a very big booty. That would be a Badonkra. Terry's not in here right now or she would have shut me down by now. Okay, next. True or false? You can sneeze in your sleep. True or false?
I think that's false.
Think it's false? You don't think you can?
Yeah, like the amount, like sneezing interrupts you so much.
Uh-huh.
Like coughing. I've heard people cough in their sleep, but
sneezing in your sleep. I don't know. That's an interesting question. Next. Okay, we got 3 more. And this one's a Compass related question. What song was sung the most at Compass in 2019? A, Reckless Love, B, King of My Heart, C, Holy Ground, or D, Amazing Grace? And if you don't know song titles, you're at a disadvantage in this round. I mean, Cameron, you're in the band. You're in the worship team.
I know the answer because as somebody who has played this song a million times.
Well, what do you think it is? I'm curious to see what you think. Maybe what you think is not what the numbers add up to.
It's definitely Holy Ground.
Definitely Holy Ground.
Yeah, I think just based on the sheer amount of times that I have played that song, like I know that song. I could sing it right now, and
all right,
and I would know every word.
All right. Well, you know what? I'm with you.
Reckless Love is a close second, I think.
2 more. Okay, now the next 2 trivia questions. These are kind of bonus questions, but these are big because they are not multiple choice. Okay, so you have to write down. You have to find an answer in your mind and put it in here. Do not Google it. Okay, don't do it. I want to see like some real integrity up in here. So here we go. Where does the American flag fly all the time, but it's never raised, lowered, or saluted? 30 seconds. 30, 19, 18, 17. You can guess, Cameron. What do you think?
Is it Disney World?
Disney World is Cameron's guess.
Is it Disney World or the White? I think it's Disney World.
The White House?
Disney World or the White House. I think the 2 most important places in the world. Just kidding. Disney World's obviously more important. I feel like I remember reading some weird fun fact about Disney and the American flag.
Yeah.
And they have their Hall of Presidents where they have the seal or whatever.
Sure.
I don't know. I'm just going to throw that in.
Cameron just really thinks that it is Disney World. We got some people throwing down some answers up here. Couple good guesses. Pamela, my sister, also guessed Disney. We got a couple people who've said the moon.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
As the place. All right, 30 seconds is up. I'm moving on. Last question. What kind of street is French for the butt of a bag?
The bourgeoisie.
The bourgeoisie. I don't know if that's a
the only
street.
French word I know.
What kind of street is French for the butt of a bag? If you speak French, you are at a total advantage on this. If you don't speak French, just think about what types of streets are there. Is it a parkway? Is it a lane? Is it a court? Is it gravel?
I don't really know how words work.
What kind of street is French for the butt of a bag? We got some people throwing answers here. Boulevard.
Yeah.
Got a couple people throwing out some answers, and that is time for the last question. Okay, cul-de-sac was one that a lot of people were throwing out. That sounds very French. Okay, let's work our way through some of these answers, guys. I'm going to read them out to you, and keep track of the ones you had right, and then when you know how many you had right, post it in the deal. So here we go. What do Western dragons have that Chinese dragons do not? Western dragons have wings. Chinese dragons don't. They're like snakes. So wings is the correct answer for that first question. What is the most common color for toilet paper in France? Pink. Pink is the most common color. Interesting. A lot of like Francais in this.
White toilet paper?
Huh?
You use white toilet paper?
Yeah. You use the white? Disgusting! I spit upon your white. I don't know. Henry VIII introduced which tax in England in 1535? Ooh, beard.
Really?
He introduced, I kid you not, a beard tax. He taxed people's beards.
Actually, marriage wouldn't make sense because he wouldn't want to be taxed on the amount of times he was married.
No, he's the king. He doesn't. He collects
Actually,
taxes.
he doesn't have to pay taxes.
He doesn't give taxes. Come on. Native to the Caribbean, what sort of animal is known as the mountain chicken? It is a frog. A frog. I don't know why. I assume it's because it tastes like chicken. I love frog legs.
Why are frogs in mountains? I thought they lived in water.
Frogs live everywhere. Frogs are very hardy creatures. Who invented the word vomit? William Shakespeare.
Oh,
William Shakespeare invented the word vomit. Who knew? Cool fact. What is Scooby-Doo's full name? Oh, this one's exciting.
Joshua Brown.
It is Joshua. No, it's not Joshua Brown. It's not. It is Scoobert Doo. D. The correct answer is Scoobert Doo. Scoobert. I don't know. Like, never mind. Like, okay, like Robert is called Bobby, and like Scoobert is called Scooby. I don't know. What is the cross between a donkey and a zebra? It is a Z-donk.
Wow.
A Z-donk,
like
not a badonkadonkra, which would have been too good to be true. True or false? You can sneeze in your sleep. And that is false. It is impossible to sneeze while you are sleeping. I don't understand the mechanics of it, but it is false. What song was sung the most at Compass in 2019? And the correct answer is Holy Ground. Cameron, well done. You did it. Holy Ground was the correct answer. It was sung 10 times, which is interesting. I printed the list of all the songs. You would think that, like, by how our band who practices songs over and over again, you'd think we played that song a million times. But we really only sang it 10 times, less than once a month.
Yeah, I feel like that song is engraved into my mind.
You lived in that song. All right. Where does the American flag fly all the time but is never raised, lowered, or saluted? It is the moon. The American flag was planted there. It is never raised, lowered, or saluted because there's nobody to do it. And finally, what kind of street is French for the butt of a bag? And it is a cul-de-sac. The correct answer is a cul-de-sac. So, I couldn't hear it through my speaker, but you know what? I need it again. What? Where are you? My I don't know why that was so hard. Why was making it so difficult on me? I just wanted to get my dance on. All right, so Terry is collating your numbers to see who got the most correct. After the Bible part, which is up next, we will announce who our winner was and what your prize is. But that being said, right now is the Bible part. Isn't that epic? I wanted to beef things up a little bit. All right, Bible part this week. I'm just going to share a quick verse with you and just a super quick thought on it. I like this. Matthew 15:10, this is Jesus talking. He says, when you obey my commandments, you remain in my love, just as I obey my Father's commandments and I remain in his love. And then he says this, I've told you these things so that you will be filled with my joy. Yes, your joy will overflow. This is what is so cool about this. This is what Jesus is saying. Jesus is saying, I'm asking you to obey me. I'm asking you to follow me and to live life the way that I'm prescribing for you to live it. Because when you do, it will make you happy. It will make your life complete. It will fill you with joy. I think a lot of times people feel like a life following Jesus is just burdensome and heavy and difficult and miserable, and that could not be farther from the truth. Jesus' intention and his purpose for your life in following him is so that you can have the best life possible. He wants you to be full of joy. So if you are struggling with feeling joyful and feeling a sense of overflowing joyfulness in your life, I would just challenge you to examine your life and say, am I obeying Jesus? Am I following him the way that he describes? Because if you are, the 100% natural outcome is overwhelming, overflowing joy. That, my friends, is a great Bible part. So great that I just needed to play a little jam. All right, we are going to take a look here, and Terry, let me see, what do we got here? Terry, you have an answer for me? Where you go? There she is. What do we got?
All right, it looks like Lauren Gibson and Jared are tied for 5.
Lauren Gibson and tied for 5.
5 right.
And wow, Lauren and Jared, well done. I'm going to mail you both gift cards. Here's what I want you to do. I just want you to tell me where you want a gift card to. Post it in the comments, and I'm going to fire one off to you, to your store, restaurant, coffee shop of choice, because you are trivia masters, and I'm so super proud of you. You know what? There's really just one way to show you how proud I am of you, and that is this.
Woo!
Yeah. Thank you. All right, that is the end of the check-in show. And before you go, don't go yet, because I'm going to send you out on another video that I got my hands on of someone you know very well. And I'm going to show you this video as the outro for our show tonight so that you can see Kevin wrestling. Without further ado.
Here we go. I got him. I still got him, guys. Don't worry. I got him right where I want him. I'm going to take him out. I got him. I got him right where I want him.
Get the bear kisses.
I'm going to take him out. Time for my secret technique. Hidden Lotus. Hidden Lotus.
What's a hidden?
I got it right where I want it. No one help me.
Are you talking about the bear or Kevin?
The bear.
Go. I got him. Here I go. Here I go. I got him now. Right where I want him.
You have to have glasses on, Kevin.
Someone call the Keebler Elves because they're missing one. Uh-oh. Here it comes. Hidden Lotus.
Flip him, Dan. Flip him.
Roll over on him.
Lotus. Hidden Jackrabbit.
How did we get caught in the crosshairs?
That's my tryout tape for the WWE. So Vince McMahon, let me know.